So it was one of our typical competitive Sunday tennis mornings. That morning, I also finished an evening shift, so I was a bit tired. Yes. And then this dizziness hit me. And I thought it was just typical heat-related dizziness. So I squatted down, and I think that's when they spotted me. And even despite squatting down, it didn't feel like it was going away. And I think by then they realized something was wrong, and they helped me lie down. And someone offered me a drink. Then their story began.
All like immediate. So like check pulse, double check by him. I started compressions. He straight away called the SGDF and he ran away to get the AED. So it was all like a seamless without even having to tell each other or anything, nothing talking. It just happened in the flow.
It was important that it was a doubles match, then there were 4 of us and therefore 3 to help. If it was a singles match, it would have been much more trying, because Sohail and I gave ourselves sort of that emotional support through that really trying time. And Kenneth had to run, do tons of laps, try to get the AED. All of us were necessary in this, in the fight for Chris to stay alive, I think. Yeah. It was very much another thing doing it after 1.5 hours of playing a pretty vigorous tennis. We were exhausted, and doing it on the hard ground of a tennis court. It's just 100 to 120 deep compression, 5 to 6 CA. We started off in a good 2 minutes. Yeah. We were fatigued, and towards the end, it was like 20 seconds. Yeah, 20, 30 seconds.
Just have to say take over.
And as soon as we couldn't achieve, the targets that are stipulated for high quality CPR, we just switched. I became quite emotional, and I started to pant, breathe very heavily, which Sohail interpreted. He picked it up, and he thought I was getting tired, and he kept saying, whenever you need to switch, you can switch over. But it was just basically me manifesting sort of my emotional state in a physical way, and I was very overcome with emotion.
Places he went to, they're not 2 meters away, they're like hundreds of meters away. So he's still sprinting just to save a life.
No, but the first thing when you came back with the AED, I still remember telling him, look at Kenneth. He was totally exhausted, could really feel that. But still what he did was the first thing, attach the patch while we continued CPR. So
for a layperson, I would just say it's important to learn the mechanics of CPR, number 1. All right? Everybody who's capable of learning CPR should learn CPR, because you never know when you could step up and make a difference, and just rely on that education.
I want to make a point that, this had a good outcome. Yeah. And people might say it's because 4 AED doctors were doing this. 3 AED doctors were doing this CPR. But I think a layperson could have achieved the same outcome. All they have to do is follow the instructions from the dispatcher and then get the AED.
But help is very important. Imagine it's a one-person thing who's doing a call, doing a dispatch assisted CPR. The key message would be other people should come in rather than just asking from a distance to say, are you okay? I think every collective effort would make a huge difference.
It takes a system to save a life.